As Halloween approaches, the annual question arises, have you planned your costume yet? We were interested in whether costume choices, preparation in advance, and also just the idea of being spirited about Halloween can reflect deeper cultural trends, and also whether this has to do with gender.
So I, Anna Kircher, 25, and Lily Room 25 went out in search of interviews to seek an answer to our question.
We first spoke to math teacher Philip Abraham. So, do you have a costume for this year?
I do not have a costume.
How long in advance would you say that you plan out your costumes every year?
But if I was going to plan out a costume, it entirely depends on my wife and if she wants to dress up. I pretty much do what I'm told.
Do you think that's because you're a guy?
What I've noticed is that at least in school, female students tend to have a higher school spirit than male students do and are more likely to dress up for things like Twin Day during Spirit Week than the guys are. I don't know why that is, but that's what I've noticed. So as a stats teacher, I will say there is a correlation, but I cannot define the causation.
Next, we talked to Suzanne Lavasser, coordinator for health services at Staples.
So Halloween, truth be told, is not my favorite holiday because when my kids were younger, it was a lot of stress about what costume they wanted, and then you'd get it, and you didn't feel like a good mom if you didn't make it, and then they would change their mind 5 times.
Do you dress up yourself for Halloween or no?
I don't usually, but maybe I'll start this year.
Next, to get a high school boys perspective, we interviewed William Babursky, class of 2025.
Do you have a costume for Halloween this
I
year?
do not. I'm not dressing up.
Oh, you're not dressing up? Why is that?
I don't know. I feel like I've grown out of it.
Last time that you dressed up, if you can remember.
Maybe 5th or 6th grade, something like that.
Do you think that girls dress up a lot more than guys do for Halloween?
I don't really know.
Okay, keep it safe.
Next, we interviewed Victoria Simbita, class of 2026.
Do you have a Halloween costume yet?
Yes, I have 2 in mind. So my first option is I'm rather going to be a mermaid. So I was thinking of waving my hair with putting seashell little clips in the front with a little mini skirt and this little draped top. And then for my more favorite option is a little gold sequins mini skirt with this black leather bodysuit with knee boots because I think that's really, the style right now. See, my gold digger is really funny, so if anyone takes it. I know people are doing mermaid, but gold digger that one's mine.
So do you usually plan your costume this far in advance?
I feel like, due to my surroundings, I feel like a lot of people plan theirs, so I like being ahead of things.
So while the results of our interviews may not be generalizable, we will say that we noticed that adults tend to put less work into the holiday and that girls usually plan their costumes earlier, at least a month in advance. Obviously, this isn't the case for everyone, but we hope no matter what your plans are, everyone will have a happy Halloween.